it says, but I like this. We often pray for mercy when in pursuit of it. And shall we only once or twice give thanks when we obtain it? God shows that he is nigh to us in what we call upon him for. Public trusts are to be managed uprightly. This may well be applied to Christ and his government. Man's sin threatened to destroy the whole creation, but Christ saved the world from utter ruin.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
He who is made of God to us wisdom bids us to be wise. To the proud, daring sinner, he says, boast not of your power, persist not in your contempt. All the present, watch this, hopes and future happiness of the human race spring from the Son of God. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, don't get proud of your accomplishments from the platform of sin. Wait. Sin, and I got to teach you this. Sin, if you don't know this, sin is not fornication, adultery, lying, stealing. Those are manifestations of sin. Sin is to miss the mark. Well, what does that mean? He says, I don't want you to be proud of the stuff that you did when you were outside of purpose. Because the truth is that all present hope and future happiness spring from the Son of God. If it don't come from Christ, it won't last. So you might have gotten the marriage without him, but it ain't gonna last without him. You might have gotten the job without him, but it ain't gonna last without. I'm trying to talk to somebody in here that needs to understand. I'm gonna give you my title in a minute, but I need you to understand that I've got to be rested. I've got to rest on Christ.
Come on now.
Christ, the solid rock. Stand. All other ground is sinking sand. Something about us changing our mentality as relative to how you got where you are. Song says somebody prayed for me, had me on their mind, took the time to pray for me. I'm so glad they prayed. That's what the songwriter said. I'm so glad somebody took the time to pray for me. Why is that? Because I realized that it wasn't my prayers that got me where I am. But I had a grandmama that wasn't afraid to get on her knees and call on Jesus on the account of my success. Jesus have mercy. Anybody in here ever been stuck in your dumb days? I call them dumb days. The moments where you just do what you want to do, how you want to do, and who you want to do it with, as long as you want to do it. Anybody in here willing to testify that I've been there? Some of y'all might be there right now. But let me tell you, somebody is calling your name out before God, and the only reason why you're going to get out of what you're getting out of is because somebody was concerned enough to call Jesus on the scene. I need you to high five your neighbor and say, neighbor, I only did it because Christ was involved. Henry goes on to say, no second causes will raise men to this place without the first cause, this place of promotion. It comes neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. He mentions not the north. Watch this. This thing wrecked me when I read it. You read it?
Yeah.
Pastor Javon, this thing blessed me. He mentions not the north. The same word that signifies the north signifies the secret place. Okay. And from the secret of God's counsel, it does come. From God alone must receive their doom There are mixtures of mercy and grace in the cup, watch this, of affliction. Meaning what I go through reveals the mercy and the grace of God. Lean on your neighbor and say, neighbor. The title for tonight's message is Success on the Secret. Because while you don't like going through what you're going through, it is in the cup of affliction that God chooses to release a mixture of mercy and grace. Mercy keeping me from what I deserve. Grace giving me what I don't deserve. Are y'all still in the building? So in essence, Frank, as long as I'm trying to avoid trouble, I'm also forfeiting triumph. Maybe it's the hat that's causing my hindrance. But I'm trying to find somebody in the building that can testify to the fact that had you not gone through what you've gone through, you wouldn't even be able to experience what you're experiencing right now. The reason why you know better in relationship is because he gave you the grace on decision while you made a bad decision. Anybody ever dated the wrong person and you knew it was the wrong person, but you were trying to prove to everybody else it was the right person, but deep down on the inside, but you had to go through that. You had to go through him cheating and her disrespecting. You had to go through all of the junk and the mess and the trouble and the drama, and every time you turn around, y'all in an argument, and everybody in your business and family against each other. You had to go through that, because now I can tell by the way the joker walked from a mile away, he ain't the one. Why? Because there was a mixture of mercy and grace that was released in the cup of affliction that I chose to drink in the last season. Which is to say this, that God strategically aligns you and allows you. Jesus, I feel God. I got about 10 or 12 minutes left. We're gonna get out of here.
Take your time.
But God strategically aligns me in my trouble. He doesn't cause it, but he allows me to get in it. I say he doesn't cause it, but he allows me to get in it. He doesn't cause it, but he allows me to get in it. And the reason why he allows me to get in it is because he's a mastermind. And because he's a mastermind, he knows that when I get into something, ain't nothing I get in that he can't make a way out of. So I'm not mad when I have to get in something. Amen. It's just depending on me how long it's going to take me to see the way that God's already made for me to get out of it. Can I get a witness in the building? But the promotion that you need, hallelujah, is when God comes in the middle of your affliction and offers you an opportunity for advancement, all on the grounds of you being enduring concerning the affliction you're currently in. But I've learned with people, especially church people, we don't like to go through nothing. And when we come through one season, we go right back into another season and say, well, how long do I have to struggle? And how long do I have to wait? And how long? And you're so busy asking questions that you ain't learning lessons. Can I get a witness in the building? I found your neighbor and said, neighbor, it's not a matter of how long, it's a matter of what he wants you to get while you're in it. And I'm here to tell you that it ain't time for you to let go until you get everything out of the situation that God wants you to get out of the situation. So I found your neighbor and say, neighbor, get out of your feelings, because that's getting ready to cause you to make a choice that God doesn't want you to make. Get out of your feelings, because it's getting ready to cause you to walk away and abandon the assignment of God all because you're in your feelings. Can I get somebody to high five another neighbor that looks like they don't want to hear this and tell them, say, neighbor, your promotion is on the line, and I got a secret for you that's about to lead you to success. That's it. So while I'm in the situation, it gets tight, it gets rough, it gets challenging. It's a challenge to me. Merchant, come here. Give me that water. It's a challenge to me. It becomes a problem. I don't understand why Stay right there. I don't understand why I have to get in a lot of the stuff that I get in, but God, look at your neighbor and say, God aligns you with your affliction. Oh, glory to God. But he aligns you with your affliction, not for the purposes of abandoning you, but aligning you with him. Okay. So in order for me to get advancement, Pastor Diane, I've got to get out of the mentality that this is too much. Look at your neighbor and say, it's not too much. It's just the right stuff. This is just the right mixture to get me at the level of understanding. So I told you the two things that he was going to mix in the cup of affliction. One was mercy. Two was grace. Mercy keeps me from what I deserve, which means there's not going to be any consequences for the junk that I've done. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, that's a good place to praise him, because you know you done a whole lot of stuff. Yeah. I wish I could hold my breath longer, because that's how long you've been doing some dirty stuff. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, you done a whole lot of stuff. Yeah. Whole lot of attitude, whole lot of dirty things, whole lot of shady stuff, whole lot. Come on now, you know what I'm talking about. Amen. I ain't talking about the stuff the saints know. I'm talking about the stuff that your other set of friends know about. Hallelujah. That you don't want the church to know about. You don't know a whole lot of stuff. So I need mercy, folks. I need mercy, come on. I gotta have mercy, because without mercy I'll be a mess. You wouldn't want this mic in my hand without mercy. Oh, I just felt 3 people judge me. I felt 3 people judge me just then. Watch this.
Praise the word.
So mixture 1 is mercy. Mixture 2 is
Grace.
Huh?
Grace.
Say it like you mean it.
Grace.
Grace is not a covering. That's what they're teaching us now. That's junk. Grace is not a covering. Grace is an endowment. So grace doesn't give me permission to do foolishness. Grace gives me a push to stand in purpose.
Right.
And while standing in purpose, I get to stay away from foolishness. Somebody shout, you need grace. Without mercy, you would be a mess. And without grace, there is nothing you could accomplish. But it's this mentality that it's by my own work that I got it done. Let me help you. So we're there at Psalm 75. And so this whole affliction thing is about my alignment, Brandon Davis. It's about me getting in line with God, making sure that I'm in proper alignment. Everybody shout, I got to be upright before God. Now that has nothing to do with your activity. It has everything to do with your heart and your mind. Amen. It's thinking on the right things. It's, amen, being motivated by the right things. I'm not motivated by a paycheck. I'm not motivated by accolades. I'm not motivated by affirmation. I'm motivated by pleasing God. Anybody in the building say, I just want to please God. That's all I want to do. I want my relationship to please God. I want my work in the kingdom to please God. I want everything that I do to please God. I just want to please God. That is what being upright is all about. Well, how do I obtain righteousness? Righteousness is not obtained by works, it's obtained by faith. You know it, right? Righteousness is obtained by faith. And so because righteousness is obtained by faith, then that means that in order for me to be in right standing with God, then that means I got to get my faith in alignment. So whenever I say that I've been here too long, it's me abandoning my belief system that God is with me while I'm in the middle of it. And if I'm abandoning my belief system while I'm in the middle of it, I'm also saying to God, I'm not really willing to be in right standing with you if righteousness is obtained by faith. Right. I'm going to try to get this out the best way I can without holding you long. I got about 5 minutes left. Watch. That's close number 2. I think I got 4 because I'm apostolic. Baptist got 3, I got 4. So, being in alignment with God. Well, now that helps me, because being in alignment with God is not about facing God, but making sure that I'm postured under God.
Right.
Yes.
Come on. Come on.
Okay? So the word vertical
Yeah.
means at right angles